Hi, my name is Mary. I'm glad to see you, and I would like to tell you that learning English is not difficult. Actually, it's really simple if you do it with fun and enthusiasm. So today I will tell you about an interesting topic, past perfect. But before that, I would like to repeat something with you. So, what is the difference between regular and irregular verbs? So, please write in the chat. The difference between regular and irregular verbs. We remember them from past simple, for example, present perfect. I'm sure you know about it. So, regular verbs. Regular verbs behave according to the rule. So, for example, we add ed. Talk, talked. Phone, phoned. Arrive, arrived. Play, played. Walk, walked. Ask, asked. And what about irregular verbs? Do they behave according to the rule? Not at all. So, eat, ate. Drink, drank. Swim, swam. Run, ran. See, saw. Meet, meet. So, they are not like regular verbs. We don't add ed. Their second and third form can be different. And you will understand why I have touched this topic later. So, and now, what about past perfect? To understand how to form past perfect, I would like you to read these sentences. I had done it before. He had eaten it the day before. They had played this game before. So, do you know the translation, or I need to translate? Write in chat, please. And now, the question once again. Do you know how to form past perfect? Look at these sentences. There is a hint. So, look at had done, had eaten, had played. Yes, correct. Had plus verb 3. So, as we know, verb has 3 forms. So, for example, regular verb. Cook, cooked, cooked. 3 forms. Irregular verb. Came is second. Come, came, come. Here is come, the third form. Okay. And where do we use past perfect and when? So, we use past perfect to express an action which happened before another action in the past. It is really simple if we look at the picture. So, you see the picture. The meeting had already started by the time I arrived. So, take a notice at red cross and blue cross. So, the meeting started at 8 o'clock and I arrived at 8:15. To mix these sentences together, we can say that the meeting had already started by the time I arrived. And I arrived after the meeting had already started. I have more examples. She was sad because she had lost her wallet. What action happened first? She had lost her wallet. So first she lost her wallet, and after that she was sad because she had lost her wallet. Она была грустна, она грустила, потому что она потеряла свой кошелек. Когда мы переводим на русский язык, это не так заметно. Мы переводим это все в past simple, в прошедшем времени. Однако в английском языке это очень важно, потому что это подчеркивает факт того, что сначала она потеряла свой кошелек, И исходя из-за этого она грустила. So go further. I realized that I had left my laptop on the train. So, what happened first? Let us think. What happened first? I had left my laptop on the train. And then I realized that I had left my laptop on the train. Я осознал, что оставил свой ноутбук в поезде. Опять же, на русском языке это незаметно, что мы употребили past perfect. Но в английском языке это очень важно, потому что подчеркивается факт, что именно то, что человек оставил компьютер в поезде, произошло первым. Go further. We weren't hungry because we had eaten our lunch. So it's simple again. It is clear that first we had eaten our lunch, and that is why we were not hungry. Also, we have special words in our tense, in past perfect. By 2 o'clock, by the 1st of May, by that time before. So, for example, he had gone home by 2 o'clock. К 2 часам он уже был дома. They had done all the work by the 1st of May. Они сделали всю работу к 1 мая. She had cleaned her house by the time he came in. Она уже убрала дом к тому времени, как он вошел. And we had learned that poem the week before. So clear. By 2 o'clock, by the 1st of May, by that time. Also, past perfect, as all the tenses, has negative form. Let us see. He hadn't ridden a horse before that day. I hadn't seen her before 1998. They hadn't left the place by 5 o'clock. So again, I would ask you how to form negative sentence in past perfect. Have a look at words in red. Hadn't ridden, hadn't seen, hadn't left. Of course, had plus not plus verb in the third form. And now I would like you to send in the chat any sentence in past perfect with negative form. I hadn't done it before, for example. I wait. Thank you. And now question. Again, have a look at the sentences. Had you seen the film before? Had she learned the poem by the time the lesson started? Had they done homework before they went for a walk? Be careful, because you know that in question we change the order of the words. So, had plus subject plus verb in the third form. Here is seen, learned, done. Now please send me an examples of questions in past perfect on the chat. Good. Very nice. Well done. And we are practicing. Let's practice. So I remind you 3 forms. And now we do the first with plus. They studied English before they went to the USA. Make up an affirmative sentence. Affirmative утвердительное, as you remember. Negative отрицательное, Question is question, you know. So they studied English before they went to the USA. Please give your variance in the chat. Okay, well done. They had studied English before they went to the USA. That's great. And now, negative. So, subject plus had not plus verb in the third form. Subject here is they. They had not. Yes, correct. How smart you are. They hadn't studied English before they went to the USA. Very well. And question, please. Be attentive. We change the order of words in the sentence when we form a question. Had they studied English before they went to the USA? That's very great. We are well done. They had studied English before they went to the USA. Affirmative sentence. Утвердительное. They hadn't studied English before they went to the USA. Отрицательное. And had they studied English before they went to the USA? Question. I hope all is clear to you. And as usual, at the end we have a reminder. Памятка. Okay. First, we put pronouns I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Then we add had plus verb in third form. Verb can be regular, for example, cook, cooked, cooked, or can be irregular. And you can find them in the in the list of irregular verbs. So it's very long, but we all know that not all verbs are used in speech. I think that you should learn just some of them that you use more frequently. And affirmative sentence. I had done. You had decided. They had gone. Negative. I had not done. You had not decided. They had not gone. And question, had I done? Had you decided? Had they gone? Okay. Okay, thank you. That's all for today. I hope that you liked it. And still, if you have questions, you can ask me. Goodbye.